This video uses a real-life scenario to describe how implementing a safety management system, SMS, can elevate an operator's safety performance. SMS is a formal, top-down, organization-wide approach to managing safety risk and ensuring the effectiveness of safety risk controls. If you would like to implement an SMS, the FAA can support you through its SMS Voluntary Program, SMS VP. We will be joining Amy, the Director of Operations of a small 121, and Jack, a retired captain from the same air carrier and now the owner-operator of a 135-9 or less.
Hey, Amy, how have you been?
Hey, Jack. Doing great. How about you?
Doing really well, thanks. How are things at Bright Sky Airlines?
You would hardly recognize the place. We added some new aircraft, some new routes, and confidence in our safety performance has greatly improved.
I'm glad you're doing well. I wish I could be more confident in our safety performance. How did you do it?
Implementing a safety management system was instrumental to our success. As a 121, we were required by Part 5 to implement an SMS a few years ago. At first, we were afraid that SMS would just be another flavor of the month program, resulting in an administrative and compliance nightmare. But we were wrong. SMS is not a program. It's a formal, top-down, organization-wide approach to managing safety risk. It can be customized to fit any organization based on size and scope.
I'd love to hear more.
Our senior managers are focused on developing and communicating our organization's commitment to improve safety. Our customers are even beginning to take notice. A recent survey indicated customer confidence has increased. I can personally tell you our decisions are more data-informed, and that allows us to better prioritize our resources. SMS has turned out to be such a great thing for our business, our employees, and our customers. I now have tremendous confidence that our operation and our people are performing safely every day. And this improved safety performance is helping our bottom line as well.
I know we, as a 135 operator, can implement a formal SMS through the FAA's SMS Voluntary Program. But I figured, like you, that it would just be another administrative burden. Sounds like SMS can really elevate safety performance. How did you make it work?
As you may know, an SMS is made up of 4 components: safety policy, safety risk management, safety assurance, and safety promotion. We started by drafting a safety policy that defines our safety goals and objectives and conveys sincere management commitment and provides the resources to reach those goals and objectives. The safety policy also outlines expectations and limitations for non-punitive employee safety reporting and defines the roles of each employee in the management of safety.
So you involve everyone in the company in safety management?
We sure do. Everyone who has a safety-sensitive role in the operation is involved in the management of safety.
What did that do for your company culture?
It was truly remarkable how everyone came together to pursue and achieve our safety performance goals and objectives. Once we clearly communicated all the points in the safety policy to every employee, the shift in safety-conscious behaviors was unmistakable. If you give your people a target, they will try to hit it.
That sounds like it really made a significant impact to the organization. I know we have capable people in our company. I just don't know if they're on the same page about safety performance. But surely safety management is more than just a policy.
Oh, there is much more. SMS can be tailored to fit your company's needs. We developed a safety risk management process, or SRM, that carefully examines how our systems, processes, and procedures are laid out or designed so we can identify hazards in the designs and mitigate, or otherwise control, the risks associated with those hazards. Our goal is to proactively address problems rather than wait to react when something bad happens like damage or injury.
That sounds a lot like a quality management system. We already have a QMS. Is SMS different?
It's certainly great that you have a QMS. They are somewhat similar. QMS is focused on producing the same product every time, whereas SMS seeks to identify hazards and control associated risk in the operation. QMS and SMS do complement each other It's just that QMS is looking to consistently meet a standard, and SMS is used to prevent injury and damage.
Yeah, we have big challenges achieving consistency with some of our processes and outcomes since, as a charter service, we're often flying into new locations. Weather, terrain, logistics, and other variables confront our crews and support staff regularly. Would any of the components of SMS help?
The safety assurance component would certainly help. Safety assurance is the mechanism by which you monitor and measure your operational processes in the ever-changing environment and where you receive input about safety issues. The data analysis performed in safety assurance identifies safety hazards or ineffective risk controls that may negatively affect your operation. Safety assurance also measures your safety performance, so you know you are meeting your safety objectives. Otherwise, you're just relying on luck. The data collected during safety assurance audits helps identify safety hazards or ineffective risk controls that might negatively affect our operation. Safety assurance also measures regulatory and safety performance so that we know we're meeting FAA regulations and our internal safety objectives. There's an old military saying, "The absence of an accident doesn't mean the presence of safety." As aviation service providers, we all need to actively manage safety. Make sure your safety objectives give you confidence that your organization is actively managing safety.
We have an issue with stabilized approaches, going into airports requiring a special instrument approach procedure. Would safety assurance help?
It could. That's a perfect example of how human performance can impact your safety performance. If the process is monitored and the right data is collected, safety assurance will tell you if your crews are living on the edge and possibly forcing a bad approach.
Okay, I'm sold on SMS. But is it challenging to implement?
No, I know it seems complex, but if you commit to keeping it simple, it just becomes something people do without really stressing over it. You want people to see opportunities to reduce risk in SMS, not complex processes to be avoided whenever possible.
Got it. It doesn't have to be complex to be effective. That makes sense.
And don't forget the fourth component of SMS, safety promotion. Continuous safety training and communication are critical to achieving the cultural shift and the long-term impact of having an SMS.
I'd like to learn more about the SMS VP. Can you tell me a little about the enrollment process?
I'd recommend reaching out to the SMS program office. Joining the SMS Voluntary Program is as simple as 1, 2, 3.
I'm going to contact the SMS program office tomorrow about joining the SMS Voluntary Program. I have to run. Thanks for all the helpful info.
Great. You'll be glad you did. Let me know how things turn out. Reach out to me if you want to talk more. Bye, Jack.
See ya, Amy.